Hey guys, what is happening, and welcome back to England's Road to the World Cup series on FIFA 18, and we are on episode number 7 today. And as you can see, we are starting off with a load of trading. So much trading I did at the start of this episode, and the trading filter that I've been using recently, just for this series specifically mainly, is Serie A defenders, silvers, and that's all I put in the filters. And the minimum that are going for ranging from about 600 to 900, and all I'm doing is just literally sniping them all the time. Some of them I'm making very minimal profit on, but as you'll see, there's just so many that I'm picking up on as well. And it's been crazy. I've managed to make so much money on this so far. You can do it for Ligue 1 and some of the other leagues that have the SBCs. As you can see, I'm flicking through all of the sold items and we just make so much money. At the moment, you can see the coin balance is relatively similar. That's just because we're buying so much and then selling on more. And I just keep flicking back through. I didn't want to go through and show all the ones that I bought because we'd have been here for a long time, and that's why I've sped up everything as well. But just to show you guys that I'm doing some serious trading, and like I said, all you need to do is going to be silver defenders from the Serie A, and you're looking at about 600 to 900 on the minimum buy. It does swing around a bit. Now, we used up some of the players we had in our club for a Team of the Year nominee SBC. I was doing these obviously on my channel, and I realised that one of them, this one, I could actually pick up quite easily with some of the players I had in my club, so I didn't even have to buy anyone for that, but it was the only one that I could do over the Team of the Year period. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything great in the packs, no board on it, but we got Bruma, I think it's Bruma, left midfielder, Portuguese, from RB Leipzig. And yeah, so it's not too bad. All the players in here, obviously, some of them will sell, some of them will just keep and use for SBCs. There was a Serie A defender in there as well. As you can see, we just check out his price and we end up listing him up for 1,800 coins. So nice little bit of profit out of him, and the rest we just sort of keep. And I think we put Bruma up on the transfer list as well because he's a rare gold. So we just wanted to get some money for him as well. As you can see, clearing out more stuff in the trade pile. That's centre back from Serie A had already gone. And then we are going to go on and make a few signings for this episode. So Danny Drinkwater is going to be the first one, and he's going to slot in, and then we're going to be putting in also the second signing. We're going to be going for Fraser Forster, and these are all pretty cheap signings. They're players that we need to pick up in this series and should hopefully coast us through these lower divisions to the point where we need to start really strengthening the team after. Now, pretty strong centre back signing. We're putting in Chris Smalling. We picked him up for 850 coins. And he's a pretty decent defender. He's had better years on FIFA. His pace isn't as good as maybe it used to be, but he's still very tall, very physical defender as well. Now, this is a really big signing, to be honest with you, because at the start of FIFA, this guy was going for near on 40 to 50k. And we've picked Jamie Vardy up here for 1,600 coins. Now, this guy's going to be a goal machine, hopefully, for us. We picked his card up. He's just got so much pace. He's good on the run with shooting as well. And he's going to go up nicely with Rashford. As you can see, we just need a few points. We just need 2 points to win this division. I think it's Division 8 we're in. So just 2 points needed from this episode to get out. Hopefully, we can get that in the first game. Now, as you can see, we've picked up the rest of the players in this team. I'm going to keep Delph in the squad. Purely, I'm just enjoying using Delph at the moment, so we keep him in the squad. We come up against his first team, and it got Mane, Firmino, Salah. Very Liverpool orientated team with a few other BPL players in there as well. Strong side, and he was a good player, very strong player. As you can see, he was on the attack from the start. Got into the box and managed to score the goal, and it was a great start, only 5 minutes in, but we managed to try and get back at him. We was really pushing and getting some opportunities. Vardy almost scoring there on his debut with the left foot strike, but it wasn't long before we got the breakthrough and we managed to come back into it. Jamie Vardy turning this guy inside out, shooting from outside the box, and a debut goal for him. And like I said, this game is really tight. As you can see, we're just after half time now, but we was getting chances, but it seems to be when I get into the positions where I know I can win a game, but it's quite evenly competitive. I struggle to get like the main breakthroughs. As you see there, treble block from us there with one off the line. I think it was actually Young on the line there for us, but I just struggled to get them finishes in the last minutes and stuff, and it's difficult at the moment because lower divisions can be really competitive with FUT champions. People don't tend to play online seasons as much, and they'll play the odd game here and then. You get some very strong sides, as you can see there, hitting the post late on in that game. Jamie Vardy could have wrapped it up for us, but we only end up getting the draw, so we need 1 point, and we're going to be playing 2 more games in this episode. So we come up against another BPL side, Vardy and Musa up top. He's got inform Willie Reid, and Lopez is a bit of a strange inform keeper. But I was hoping that we could break this guy down. All we needed was a 1 point, but we want to go for the victory, obviously. As you can see at the start, Forster getting into action, and I really prefer him to Pickford. Now, I do like Pickford, but the main issue with him was that his card doesn't really reflect how good he is in real life at the moment. Now, his kicking is really good, his distribution is great, but his shot stopping is poor on this, and it was just letting me down. Too many rebound goals. I mean, rebound goals are quite common, but there was just too many with playing Pickford in goal. But this game anyway was coming up to half time. Managed to get through here with Vardy. He strikes one into the top corner. 2-2 for him. A great start for Vardy. Hopefully him and Rashford can be the dream team that will coast us up for these lower divisions. Barkley here having a Paul Gaza moment, and it was just one of them games where I thought, you know what, this is not good. Straight down the other end, this guy. Musa gets into the box, crosses it across. I get Ashley Young to try and clear it on the line, and I accidentally take out the striker. And you'll see in the replay here, I mean, I just can't really do anything in this position. I'm thinking, well, I want to try and slide across to kick the ball out, and the guy's going for the sweaty goal across the face, and as you can see there, I just took Vardy straight out, and it was a shame because I thought I was really in control of this game. But would I say the penalty, would I not? Forster in his second game for the club, he gets down low. It was a really strange penalty. It sort of hits the post, came back out. But anyway, we managed to stay in the lead 1-0, and I thought this should be the game. This should be wrapped up. Ashley Young getting in there close. We were having opportunities once again, but failing to kill off the game. Barkley here with a Cruyff turn. Goes to shoot for the top corner, great save from Lopez there, and we were just pushing on. As you can see, so many highlights of shots and stuff. Rashford there should have scored, should have put it a bit further into the corner. Fraser Forster, great save again, them shot stopping ones, he's just so good at that. But we knew this was going to happen. Through ball into the box, Jamie Vardy in off the post, and yeah, just a shame for us we couldn't get it. But not too much of a misery there. We do win the title and we're up into Division 7. So I thought I'd get one more game in for the episode. And we come up against this side. It's not a too bad side. He's playing Morata in centre midfield, but it's a pretty basic squad. And I always find it strange when they've got weird informs and you think you could have strengthened in other areas and got maybe 85, 86 rated players instead of the informs. But some people just love the informs. Unfortunately, we don't go ahead there at the start. Just an offside. Jamie Vardy getting in the way of the ball. Forster there, punching out. Sometimes it's strange the way that keepers catch things that are well out of their reach and punch things that are quite close to them, but he makes another good save, and as you can see I feel quite confident using Fraser Forster in goal. That Scream Team card could be a good one to get because it is an upgraded rating. Hit the bar there, and this one was another one where it was just I was coming up against players that were relatively on a similar level, but I do think that I'm still getting used to using some of these players, and especially when I add in quite a lot of signings, have to get used to the way these players play, their work rates and stuff. But unfortunately we conceded the first goal, and it wasn't until the second half we really started to get in, and I was surprised to get in this easy with Jamie Vardy. This guy was playing really tight football, and then the finish was a bit of a strange one. I went to finesse it and then just sort of stopped and finessed it straight in, but it wasn't until this point I thought I cannot draw 3 games in a row. Rashford comes in from the side, smashes it in to the bottom left hand corner, and a last gasp winner, and a great way to finish off the episode. I was pretty much buzzing after this game because I thought I was so glad not to draw that one. 3 draws in a row would have been a really boring episode for you guys to watch as well. So really happy to get that win and a good start to Division 7. So I'm going to go over the checklist in just a moment. As you can see, we get the 3 points there, and as we come out of the game I think we just got maybe a couple more bits that have sold as well in the trade pile, so I thought I'd obviously show you guys that. We're up to about 81,000 coins there, and I'll be able to show you some stuff. So we're going to have 5 more items I think to sell before the next episode, so we'll catch up with that in the next episode. Now we're going to go on to the checklist and look at the players. We've added in all the players at the moment, especially over that Team of the Year period. Fraser Forster and Pickford already picked up, and then we've got 3 keepers there. Hart, his regular and part of the glory card, and Butland's there as well. So it shouldn't take us too long to pick them up. There's not much expense in any of them cards. Then we can move on to the defenders. We've got a lot of defenders there, a lot of informs. Carl Walker's going to be the most expensive one out of the bunch, and obviously Ashley Young's second inform there as well. Baines as well. Some really good cards there, and I'm looking forward to building up this defence as we look to go into FUT Champions as well. So it should be interesting trying to get them cards along the way as well. Now moving on to the midfielders, we've got Delph added to the checklist, Drinkwater added to the checklist, Rashford Oxlade-Chamberlain's got a new inform as well. There's a lot of midfield inform cards there. Dele Alli as well. And then when we move on to the strikers, this is where things have got a little bit tasty, and I'm really looking forward to grinding out to get this Harry Kane 96 rated team of the year. He's going to be phenomenal when we finally get hold of him. We're going to be pushing with a lot of trading, trying to get as many good new techniques as we can in, going for some bigger snipes as we get more coins as well. If you have enjoyed this episode, please drop a like and subscribe if you are new around here. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.